Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bridgie. How you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. Happy weekend. I hope you're having a relaxing weekend. I am just chilling in bed. Actually, I was telling my family yesterday that I'm going to sleep till 4 o'clock, but guess what? By 8, I was up. Because I'm not used to lying in bed all day, but I'm just taking it easy today, and I hope you are taking it easy too. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. And I have some gossip update for you guys today, and it's about Tonto Dikeh'S ex-husband's new Mrs. Churchill. Apparently, after that news broke on, I think it was Valentine's Day, or day after Valentine, that she said that that Churchill posted her that he was introducing us to his new wife. She has been facing a lot of online attacks. A lot of attacks. I'm seriously, Nigerians have really come for her. And it got so bad that she had to make her page on Instagram private because of the level of hits that she was getting. I told you what's going to happen because I know how people generally feel online when it comes to this husband snatching a man and all this business. People don't take it easy with the woman, the side chick. They will fight you with everything that they've got. So she's been taking a lot of heat, and I think she felt under pressure to finally say something. Initially, she was doing bragado, saying that she owes nobody no explanation. It's her life. She was thanking people for gossiping about her on her birthday. That she's so glad that she's someone of interest, that people found her worthy to talk about her. But I tell you, some of these trolls can be really, really mean. They went in. When I mean in, I mean in. So I think at some point she felt compelled that she needed to just come out and say something. So I'm going to play you a video now, which also I dug up from where somebody posted it on Twitter, of the video she was sharing, or the interview she did when the divorce of the Churchill and Tonto was taking place. That time they were fighting online. I'll play you the first video, then I'll play you the subsequent videos that she's recorded now, trying to explain herself. She said she wasn't going to explain, but Auntie cannot stop explaining now. She's explaining away. So take a look.
It's irritating to the ears. It's just like saying, are you sleeping with your brother? Like I said again, and I repeat myself, this is someone that he's a mentor to me. This is someone I look up to. His person, he has a very good heart. There's no one that wouldn't want to be identified with someone that has a good heart, someone that gives a helping hand. Me, I'm very certain that being managed and being under Big Church Group Foundation, I'm very sure of a very bright future, which I'm going to say, I really have nothing to say about this because it's really irrelevant to me. They're in peace. They're happy. I don't know about what you people are saying, but you guys should get your facts straight before bringing things out. It's really not relevant to me. I'm not going to say much about it.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing great and I hope you're having an absolutely beautiful day. I just wanted to address something real quick. I mean, on a normal day, I wouldn't come out to say anything, but there are one or two very important facts that I need to share with you guys. Firstly, I was never, ever a personal assistant to Mr. Churchill. I mean, he did have a personal assistant, but her name was never Rosalind Mura. Secondly, I, Rosalind Mura, have never, ever been friends with any of Mr. Churchill's exes, not to talk of being best friends with any of them. I have never met any of his exes except one, which was, merely an acquaintance. Mr. Churchill introduced my siblings and I to her as his family, and aside that day, we have no personal relationship, no connection. That was the only day that we were in the same space together. After his marriage crisis and after he got divorced, I was still there. I never left. Why would accusations and people talking make me leave? Leave to where? I never left. I never abandoned him. Obviously, he was a different person. Not much fun. Not the normal fun, bubbly Mr. Churchill that we used to play with and we used to know. You would see that he was just off, devastated. broken, I don't know, frustrated. His mind was never there. Obviously, you could tell that he had stuff on his mind, but I mean, it was what it was. Gradually, days passed, months passed, years passed, life took its course. Destiny happened. So, what I was accused of became my reality and my fate. I mean, what would be would be. You cannot change it. You cannot force it. I am not God. I mean, it just happened. I let God's will take place in my life. I never forced myself on him. I mean, it just happened that he became more than a brother. He became a lifetime partner. And I just really needed you guys to hear this. Every malam with his kettle. One man's curse is another man's blessing. Life happens. I know you guys have opinions which you're definitely entitled to, but I just want you guys to know that your opinions, they don't change me. They don't take anything away from me. They don't change God's will in my life. They don't take away my glory. I'm always going to be me. So you guys just remain positive. Your own blessings and happiness will definitely locate you guys. I love you guys regardless. Stay blessed and have a beautiful day.
So guys, of course, people are going to talk about this. Immediately she posted it. Like I said, she's made her page private now because, she's getting hit right, left, and center. And this is somebody that never, ever, I've never really seen her, talk about things like this. Is Basket Mouth wife said, Mr. Churchy this, Mr. Churchy that. Auntie, say my husband now. Abi, are you ashamed to call him that? Wahala, be like bicycle. I wonder, Mr. Churchy, you were the same person that told us that it is irritating to hear that he's like a brother to you. That people even insinuating that, you were sleeping with him or dating him is irritating. He's like a brother. Now he's not like a brother. I beg, do you marry your own brothers where you come from, in your Delta state where you come from? Is that what happens? Because I don't know. So she goes on to say a lot more in the subsequent videos.
So moving on, I did say that Mr. Churchill was like a brother to me, but he's not my blood. My mother didn't give birth to him. Mr. Churchill and I, we don't share the same father. That statement, he is like a brother to me, simply meant he is family. Mr. Churchill has always been there for my family and I, and he has always been that way. I mean, was I ever attracted to him or have I ever looked at him in any other way? No. Was he ever attracted to me? Who knows? But I mean, that's not something I have control over. I was in a relationship. I was happy. A relationship that went sour due to the banter online when some accusations were made. I mean, did I kill myself? No. I moved on. Life goes on. After Mr. Churchill got married, things were still the same. He was still there for my family and I. He would take my siblings and I out. I would invite friends, male, female. He never had a problem with it. We would have so much fun. And I mean, when it was time to work, we would work. I'm not a lazy youth. I have goals. I have aims. I have an ambition. I have things that I want to achieve in life. Mr. Churchill made that possible for me. He exposed me to a lot of opportunities and I am forever grateful. So when it came to work, it was always work. You would see us places, and that's because throughout me going around with him, his foundation and other stuff, I was learning in the process. It had nothing to do with intimacy. It had nothing to do with me following him because I liked him. I did like him, but like I said, like a brother, family. Mr. Churchill's failed marriage has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with me. The same way you guys read and heard online that I was the reason for his broken marriage was the same way I read and heard online that I was the reason for his broken marriage. Before then, I mean, I never knew that the relationship I had with him before he got married was a problem after he got married. I didn't get the memo. No one confronted me. I was never aware of any of such. Whatever it is that happened in his marriage, I had no knowledge of at all. The same way you guys read online what happened was how I read online what happened. I mean, I knew him. Why would I wait for him to get married and then start playing hide and seek? It doesn't make sense.
And as you guys can see, she did explain a lot, although I think her explanation was mostly inconsistent because um she was conflicting herself there, saying that, oh, they were like brothers. She was already in his life before he got married, and she didn't know that their relationship was going to be a problem. So she did acknowledge that they have a relationship before Churchy got married to Tonto, but she's saying that their relationship was platonic or brother sister relationship. Basically, that's what she's saying. Whether you believe her or not, that's another story. Anyway, one of the people that have been attacking her the most since all this fallout is Bobrisky, which is once upon a time Toto Dikeh'S bestie. Some of you put a comment on the previous video I did about this matter, saying that nobody should say anything about Churchill. We should leave Churchill alone. That Tonto Dikeh was frolicking with Bobrisky as well. That Churchill knew about it but didn't want to say anything. Oh my God, I don't know what is what. All I know is that Bobrisky has been attacking Rose seriously, saying somebody should please tell her to shut up. Nobody wants to hear her explanation. She should marry her husband in peace. First of all, she said she doesn't want to explain. Now she cannot stop explaining. In fact, he's been attacking and attacking and attacking. He also said that her last statement about not giving an F about people's opinion, then why does she sit down in front of a camera for over 20 minutes explaining like a female village parrot? If truly you don't care, rubbish. Don't even get me upset. Bobrisky took the matter very personal, but you know what? People were saying that Bobrisky has no right to even talk in this matter because she's the one that's always advising women to go and look for married men that will be giving them money. So it's like this Rose followed her advice. This is what she's always saying, that why are you dating guys that are broke? Why are you dating that she has this sugar daddy? She has this big guy that's giving her money every time he's flaunting one car or, words of cash on social media, showing off one jewelry or the other and saying that it is her rich or his rich boyfriend that gave those things to him or her. Sorry, I don't know which one to use. Anyway, so people were attacking Bobrisky that he should just keep quiet, jeje. He said to even call him my husband, ha. He said I died. Wahala be like industry. Oh my God, Bobrisky get bad mouth. Hey, she said, wahala be like industry ashawo. I added S in that ashawo because them plenty. Sha hide your man from these people, sha. But she's the one that, you see how, in fact, all these people, their matter tire me. I'm telling you. Because Bobrisky is now saying, hide your man. She was the one that is always, all the time, he's on social media saying, all of you date for love. You date broke men. You don't know how to look for big guys. He has big guys that give, all those big guys. So people start asking, you're not throwing shade at him that, please, if anybody wants to judge this matter, you are the least qualified to say anything because you are the one that is always telling Nigerian girls that they should go and look for sugar daddies. They should go and look for big guys. All these big guys that you keep saying, you think they are single? They are not single. The ones that you are dating, are they single? No, they are married. So it's exactly what you've told them to do. That's what this Rose has done. She's just gone after somebody that was financing her, giving her money. Because Tonto said that Olakunle bought her a car and that he was always spending his money on her. And I know a lot of people in my comment section on the previous video had a problem with, they were defending churches, saying that what Tonto did was really bad in that, he trashed the guy online, especially the comment she made about him being, I think, 4 seconds, or is it 4 minutes? I can't remember. I think it's 4 minutes guy. She said it's the 4 seconds guy, be 4 minutes guy, something like that, that he was really trying to, say something about his masculinity, trying to make him seem as if, he's not man. And a lot of guys have problem with that statement. And I understand why. I was one of the few people that actually said that, that was going too far. But people were saying, no, she's hurting. I say, well, they are on that constructive way to deal with your anger and your pain. And I'm glad that she took that. But I don't know whether she ever saw my video. But Look at Tonto today now. She's silent in all this mess now, all this thing that's happened now. She's silent. So that's to tell me that somebody said that she's had counseling, she's gone for therapy with her son. If this is true, then I'm really, really pleased for her, because you can see now that she's in a better place. She's more matured. She's not throwing tantrums online again. She's minding her business and really, really focusing on her growth, which is what it should be. So in all this, we don't hear, oh, Madam Rose, whether you didn't, is your brother, is not your brother. What is done is done. But what you should know is that Nigerians don't forget. Remember, Stella Damasos is a very good example. Go and ask her. When she snatched that man from Doris, people were waiting, and they waited 4 years. When the marriage crashed, hey, they reminded her how she was saying when they started, they were like, he's my brother. They'll be traveling together to Abuja. He's my brother. Okay, oh. I leave it here today with you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Leave me your comments and I'll speak to you in my next one. I love you. Bye-bye.